The Valley family took their car in to get an oil change, and 2 days later, the engine was destroyed with no oil inside.
Yeah, they say the oil change place is at fault here, but proving it is nearly impossible. Here's On Your Side's Gary Harper.
Well, it's no big secret that regular oil changes in your vehicle should help your vehicle last a little longer. And of course, that's why this viewer says he always stayed on top of all of his oil changes. Except this time, he says when he went for an oil change, he claims things did not go as planned.
I'm a big proponent of, when the sticker says, get it in for an oil change, get it in for an oil change.
Travis Brunn is a stickler for maintaining his 2014 Acura, and he was pretty happy when a Take 5 oil change station opened up near his home in Santan Valley. So back in April, Travis took his Acura there for an oil change. 2 days later, though, the engine seized up driving down the freeway.
And it just sounded like somebody put a cinder block in a blender and just let it go. And that's when all the lights on the dashboard started flagging, hey, there's no oil, hey, cease function immediately.
Eventually, the Acura was towed to a repair center in Chandler, where they found the engine had completely frozen up.
So that engine is supposed to turn either one way or even the other. And it's just completely locked up.
Repair technicians say there's really only one way that happens, running the engine with no oil in it. Travis and his wife Ashley submitted a claim to Take 5, but they...
What's up, family? What's up, man? Hey, man. I think that's everybody's nightmare. That's everybody's nightmare. Going, it's a lot cheaper than going to the dealer, but man, you just got these people that's just certified in oil changes and not really mechanics. And sometimes they forget things. And I think that's our biggest fear, family, is people forgetting things. Hey, go ahead and hit that like button. Wipe your feet before you come in. Hey, man, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Hey, hope you guys are having a good day, man. We on this episode right here, oil change gone wrong, engine seized at service. So what y'all think about this, man? You think it's something the family did, or you think the oil change place did that? Hey, man, it's a 2014. He said he always keeps it going, always keeps the oil up. Is it possible something could have hit the oil pan and put a hole in it? But the mechanic put it up on the thing, and he says no leaks nowhere. So it had to be they forgot to put the oil in there. They had to forget to put the oil in there, and that's just like one of my biggest fears, man. I actually I had a new car actually, and the first 25,000 miles, I took it to the dealer. Of course, when I bought the car, they gave me free oil changes, and so I just took it to an oil place. I'm not gonna say the name, but I was kind of paranoid because I'm used to the dealer just taking care of me so good. Hey, do you guys think you should just always stick to the dealer? Because I'm gonna stick to the dealer with the services, but as far as the oil change and stuff like that, as long as I keep the receipts, I know the warranties are still good. And so anyway, so I took my car in there, and they were really nice and everything. And I actually told him I want an oil change and tire rotation. The guy actually forgot the tire rotation. He acted like he had been up the night before drinking. He looked really bad or whatever. So when they took me back to the bay to put my name in the computer, I thought he said wait for a second, but he didn't. I guess he told me to go on back, but I didn't. And I guess the manager came around the corner, started talking to him, but the manager didn't know that I was still there. And the manager told him just to top it off. And I'm like, is he talking about my car? But anyway, when the manager seen me, he said, wait, and then just said, oh, come on to the lobby. He kind of rushed me out. So it kind of put my antennas up. So, I was just in the window watching, trying to see, make sure the oil goes out and make sure. Now, I did see him put it in take the oil that I do get, and they had, usually they pump it from the ground or whatever. They have the big tank, but then they have these things to top it off. And I did see the guy put something in there. But as far as me seeing him actually going, just, I'm not sure, man. But it had me so paranoid because that's what I don't want, man. I never want to get beat on an oil change. And I remember one time during 2020 and all that stuff, when all that was going on, you know what I'm talking about? Was going on. It was a place and they was doing oil change. They was the only place doing oil change. Man, that guy was doing people's oil change in 5 minutes. I know he wasn't changing people's oil for sure. But anyway, so when they called me to pay for the stuff, he had forgot the tire rotation and all that, and the oil change still was $100. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, did you change the oil filter?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." He said, "Man, we don't do shiesty stuff. We don't do grimy stuff here." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." But I guess the manager just threw me off when he told him, "Hey, just top it off." I'm just like, but. But anyway, yeah. Do you think these employees can get overworked at these places? I think they're just certified just to change oil. I don't think they certify. I know they're not certified mechanics. And do you think they can get overworked and forget to do that? I think they can. I'm pretty sure they can. And I feel like that might have been what happened in this situation. But we're gonna finish watching it, family. Hey, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a comment. I appreciate you. Let's finish watching this.
Just completely locked out.
Repair technicians say there's really only one way that happens: running the engine with no oil in it. Travis and his wife Ashley submitted a claim to Take 5, but they ran into an issue when Take 5 demanded to see video showing a mechanic reproducing the oil leak. Wait, what?
And they can't because the engine's seized. So it won't turn on, so they're not going to be pressurizing the engine in order to get any oil out.
Frustrated, the Bruns reached out to On Your Side. We got a hold of Take 5, which asked the Bruns repair technicians for their opinion. The mechanics responded that they found no evidence of any leaks, suggesting whoever did the last oil change did not put enough oil in the engine. But Take 5 says they have video of the entire oil change, and they told On Your Side, after speaking with both the customer and their preferred auto body shop and thoroughly reviewing our service footage, we can confirm that the oil was properly filled and the chamber securely tightened during the customer's visit. So Take 5 says, case closed. That's frustrating for the Bruns.
So what you guys think about that? Take 5 say, "Hey, we not paying for nothing." They say we ain't paying for nothing. We looked at the video, and guess what? Y'all didn't get it covered. I mean, we put oil in it. We got the guy showing he put oil in it. He must have checked the dipstick and everything. So, do you think? I mean, we can look at it two ways. Maybe the guy did forget to put oil in there, or you think this might be a plan? You think maybe the husband took all the oil out or something? I don't know. And then they just drove it to get a new car. I don't know. Do you think Take 5, by it being a nice corporation, they got like oil changes everywhere? You think they should just honor that, especially once the news came in, or you think they're doing right by holding out? And have you ever had a situation like this, or known anybody that have a situation like this? Where the mechanic definitely didn't do what he was supposed to do. I've heard of this personally, but it wasn't on the oil. It was like on tires and stuff. The guy, he didn't really tighten up the rims on the tires too good, and the tire came off or whatever. But these things can happen. These things can definitely happen, and you really don't know which way to go, because Take 5 said they got videos showing this, and that, and then this guy, I mean, wow. I mean, we just never know. What do you guys think, though? I really think Take 5. I think Take 5 should honor the claim. They definitely have insurance. I wouldn't want bad business. Will I ever go to Take 5? Probably not. And the one I just went to not too long ago, I don't think I'm going to that. I'm not going to that one no more, because I didn't like how they snuck and said top it off. Maybe he was talking about something else, but it just made me feel some type of way. What are you even topping off? And I definitely have to have my oil change, because I want my car to do what it's supposed to do. So anyway, man, hey, thanks for coming. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. And like I tell you, if it's just one of y'all here or a million, hey, I'm appreciative. It's a million other YouTube channels out here, and you guys decide to watch mine. Hey, I see you on the next one. Thank you guys. Hey, sure. Have a nice time, and I'll see you on the next video.